everyone, and happy Saturday. Welcome to another vlog. I'm very excited because I'm gonna take you along for the weekend, but I have some styling bits and pieces that I'm going to include in this vlog, and I'm very excited about this because I feel like a lot of you have been liking just seeing how I associate some things or how I style some pieces for the fall winter ahead. So I'm very excited to be showing you this with a brand that I really like. So that's what we're gonna do right after this. I still need to do my hair, but I think I'm gonna do this little try-on styling session with you before I do my hair because I'm going out after, so it's gonna be a disaster if I try on and off clothes with my hair done. So, and I also definitely need to get my brows done and to go back to Sabria's brow. But anyway, that's a story for another day. So before we get into this, I just wanted to say a massive thank you. I do that from time to time, but I feel like there are some more of you guys watching, so I just wanted to take a little moment, and I won't yap your ear off with this, but I just wanted to take a little moment to thank you so much for all your lovely comments, feedback, and views, likes on my previous videos and everything I have shared so far here on YouTube, but also on Instagram or even on Threads. Actually, a lot of you have been liking what I shared. So I just wanted to thank you so much. It just brings me so much joy to be able to share the life I have built here in New York with you online and being able to perhaps, you know, make you escape a little bit, even if it's just for like 30 or 40 minutes, an hour when I have a lot to say. But yeah, so I just wanted to thank you so much. I had some great comments and great feedback on the last video, which was like of just fall in New York and styling some things as well. So you have to know that like styling and putting outfits together has been for like 15 years at this point my absolute favorite thing to do, and it's not necessarily something I concentrated my videos on in the past or even my Instagram too much. I tried to do a little bit of lifestyle things like that, but I feel like I'm going back to what I have always loved so much, and knowing that you like that as well is honestly very rewarding, and it makes me feel very good about it. So without further ado, I have 6 pieces to show you, so I'm gonna style them a little bit. I'm gonna create like simple outfits because I really want the different pieces to stand out and for you to be interested in the actual pieces. So I am actually partnering with S.Deer on this video, which is a Chinese designer brand, and they have a beautiful flagship in Paris. And I remember when I was living there a few years ago, I remember walking by on Avenue de l'Opéra, and I remember the store and I remember the brand, and at the time it was a little bit outside of my budget when I was in college. So I'm so happy to be partnering with them on this video, and I will be styling the pieces throughout the season. You'll see them again and again because their pieces are absolutely beautiful. The quality is great, the cuts are incredible, and the price point I now consider is 100% right for the kind of pieces that these are. I'm gonna be styling those outfits with you this morning. I then need to shoot a couple reels with some other pieces that I received. I'll actually have to show you the spreadsheet I ended up drafting with everything I need to show you and everything I need to take photos or videos of, because it helps me keep track, and I'm such a visual person that it's actually very hard to imagine things if I don't have like the tangible things in front of me. That's what I'm gonna do this morning. Then I'm seeing my friend Kate this afternoon, and we are gonna shoot actually 3 different outfits in the neighborhood because we've planned some batch content for today. So I spent my morning planning everything, and it just puts me in the best mood to do that, honestly. So I'm just very happy to be sharing this with you. So I hope you like this as much as I do. That's it for the rest of the day, basically. And then tomorrow I have Pure Bar at 8 in the morning. I need to do groceries, and then I'm seeing Constance. We are gonna go to the Museum of the City of New York tomorrow morning, and I'm very excited because it is one of my favorite buildings in the city. It's just so beautiful, and it's just a few blocks away. And it's actually where they shot Gossip Girl, starting like the end of season 1, and then the rest of the series for the high school buildings. And then they also shot the Gossip Girl reboot there, and it's such a beautiful building. For me, it literally embodies fall because you have the leaves on Fifth Avenue in front. It's just so, so beautiful. So we're gonna shoot some content there tomorrow and go for coffee, catch up properly before she goes to France, and then it's my turn to go to France and Europe. So I feel like, yeah, it's gonna be a very busy weekend, but very excited for it. And then next weekend I'll show you some more things that I added to my wardrobe for the fall winter, because I want to divide this into different videos, because otherwise it's going to be too much on this one. And then let's not get ahead of ourselves. Like, we'll talk about next week, but it's going to be a bit more like New York and going around New York next weekend. So, and next week actually. So let's get started. I'll show you the first pieces and we'll get this vlog going. And actually, this is probably becoming like my new favorite little vignette to start my vlogs, because even if the light today is so gloomy and gross outside, but I think with a little bit more light, it's actually working well. And I like the mix of knits and shoes in the background. I feel like it's working really well. So really like this new little setup. Okay, so this is the very first outfit that I want to show you. I actually thought for this little styling session to do a proper setup with like a white background or something, but I feel like if you see me moving properly and actually wearing the outfit without being too staged, it would be a bit more natural and maybe a bit more inspiring. This is the first sweater from S.Deer. It is a beautiful turtleneck in kind of a taupe color. You can see the color of the bag, which is étoupe, and these H&M trousers that I paired it with. It is so cozy, and it is a turtleneck, and I actually rolled it inside so that it looks a little more sleek and you can see the necklace better. And yeah, so I tucked it in, and it has beautiful asymmetrical details at the back. You have kind of an added piece of fabric on top, so it looks a little bit more designer, let's say. And it's not just your plain sweater, but you can still wear a jacket on top of it, but it's just a little bit more researched and it adds some interest to the sweater. So you can see here in the back that it has a little additional piece of fabric. So I paired it with like a full monochromatic outfit. You know by now that I love this so much, because it always elevates a look so much. I mean, this is H&M. Absolutely love this one. I feel like it's a beautiful deep color for fall, so it would be really perfect for now to style with literally everything neutral in your wardrobe, even like brown tones, chocolate tones, like the pants I wore last week from Dish, for example. That would work very well with that as well. So yeah, definitely a win for me. Okay, can an outfit scream fall more than this? I am absolutely obsessed with this outfit. It is something, I don't think I've ever worn something like this, like an entire brown tan kind of outfit. And sorry about the mess in the background, by the way. I'm literally planning everything. But this is fall in an outfit for me. I love it. So, I mean, you can see how much I like it. So for this outfit, I'm actually combining two different pieces from S.Deer in one outfit. So we have this beautiful knit turtleneck in a camel tan kind of color, and it's a long sleeve turtleneck, and then you have those little details at the neck. And then, can we please talk about this jacket? Because let me put my back down for a second. This is glorious. I mean, I'm absolutely obsessed. I wore it this week with jeans also, like a bit more relaxed with this turtleneck. So you can definitely dress it up or dress it down. Like I feel like with tailored trousers, it definitely makes the outfit even more elegant and even more put together. So it's definitely very elegant. Like it's an office look. You can definitely wear this to the office if you're in a corporate environment. And obviously with the Manolo flats, I feel like these are the best investment I have ever made for fall. And obviously the Demalia bag, which matches my little Cezanne belt. I say that every time, but everything will be linked down below. There will be an LTK post per outfit, but also an entire recap of the different looks, the different links. So you will have everything below for easy reference. And a little side note, like, thank you so much for buying some of the things through my links, because it means so much to me. It's actually been picking up a bit, and I've made more sales than usual recently. So I really appreciate you buying through what I share, and I really appreciate you trusting me in my opinion, in what I share, and yeah, just trusting me with my choices when it comes to fashion, accessories, and anything else. So thank you so much. Probably my favorite look and outfit of the entire selection, I think. So the next one I actually wanted to create originally like kind of a brown, deep, warm outfit. But in the end, I just went for a full black look because I think this coat is just speaking for itself and I think it should have its moment. So I'm not pairing it with anything special, just a plain all black look and then this beautiful coat. So it was actually packaged a little awkwardly, I think, because there's kind of a crease in here and I steamed it already, but it's not going anywhere. So I will just have to wear it and actually lay it flat for a while and I think it's gonna go, so apologies for this. But anyway, so it's this beautiful belted coat. It has, if I'm not mistaken, 50% wool, so it's very warm. But it's still lightweight, so it wouldn't necessarily be for the deep of winter, except if you layer it over a blazer, for example. But I think for in between seasons, like for this fall, it's gonna be perfect, or even to transition into spring, for example, let's say next March or something like this. So maybe not the middle of January, but it's kind of a transitional piece that still looks like a coat, but you're not overheating. The only thing is that on camera, the color looks different than in real life because it is a beautiful dark olive color and on camera it looks brown. So it is not brown, it is olive. I will link it below, obviously, and you will see for yourself. The color on the website is correct. I have no idea why this difference happens. So I actually need to open the pockets, but it is this beautiful olive color and it hits about mid cuffs for me and I'm 5'3", so if you're taller it will definitely look a little shorter on you. And oh my god, I steamed this morning. It's and then obviously you can belt it. Let me try to close it. Okay, and this is what it looks like when it's closed. I just love wrap coats because they tend to accentuate the waist, and I have a very small waist, so I like to tighten things at the waist. It just looks so pretty, and I don't remember the price. I need to check, but I know that the price point is really, really good for the quality, for the fact that you have wool in there as well. And let me try with a bag. I have so many things here. Oh my god, that's insane. Okay. Yeah, see, you can maybe see a bit more of the difference in color here, but it still works. It works very well. It's just not the same color. I feel like closed, it's even prettier than open, honestly. You can definitely leave it open if you want to show a bit more of the outfit, but the volume, the proportions, the leaves are super large, which I always love. It adds so much structure to the coat, and yeah, that's a win for me. Absolutely love it. So we are going more the casual route this time, which I sometimes just love. It really depends the kind of mood I'm in, but sometimes that's the kind of outfit. That's exactly, you can see better the color, but sometimes that's literally everything I want to wear. Like no frill, but it still packs a punch because you have like matching accessories with, for example, the beige bag with the beige Chanel flats, and you just add a little bit of color because blue is still a color, even blue jeans, but adding a little bit of gray. And I actually need to buy gray shoes because I don't have this. And I have a lot of like gray sweaters, blazers, even pants, but I don't have matching shoes, which I don't know. I like to pair this with like correct shoes, but anyway, you could also pair this obviously with like the same flats but in black with a black bag, and then you can just mix the accessories but keep that kind of base. And it's this beautiful zip-up cardigan that I absolutely love. Let me try to add a bit more light for you. Yeah, there you go. And I absolutely love it. You can wear this with tailored trousers as well if you want to dress it up a little bit, or with jeans for like a Sunday brunch or something. I feel like that's just perfect. And you can add a sweater on top, maybe like just over your shoulders if you're running a bit cold. I feel like this is perfect for more of a casual setting, obviously, but you need some looks for every day of the week. And these are H&M trousers. I'll talk to you more about them next week probably, but they're new. Just bought them this week and they are perfect. These are the first jeans that actually hit at my ankle without being cropped. So really like those. The topic here is the zip-up cardigan, and I love it so much. Okay, the final piece, it's a little less autumnal, and it's more I'm ready for Lapland kind of style, but maybe not with these shoes though. But anyway, the last piece from S.Deer is this beautiful jacket, and I have been looking for the perfect like light short jacket for in between seasons, and I think this is it because the color is absolutely gorgeous. You can of course close it like this, and I will show you after. It actually comes with like a fluffy collar and also a brooch, so you can close it properly. So I will show you this after. It's on the couch, but for now I actually prefer it open personally, and I'm wearing it with this sweater that I'll show you next week, but with the color half done, and just the same H&M trousers as I had in the first look, but in beige, the Birkin, and my little mango kitten heels. And this is just so elegant. I think this in the winter is probably like, obviously I would switch for, I actually need boots or something because I don't have anything else similar in this color for the actual winter. But yeah, with different shoes, it's definitely something you can wear all winter long. And this is actually so warm. It has some wool as well. And all the pieces except the first sweater that I showed you have some kind of very good warm proper fabrics and not like synthetic fabrics and things like that. It's not the point at all. It's really like very good fabrics only. This one is really, it's probably one of my favorite outfits for the winter. It's actually one of the outfits I'm gonna shoot today with almost the same detail. I'm just gonna switch the pants for a darker version that I had in the first look. So the sleeves are actually structured so that they, I don't know if you can see properly, but they are kind of like this when the jacket is laying flat. So you have added structure to the sleeves, which I think makes all the difference because it looks way more like designer and super elegant. It's not just your regular jacket. It has structure and kind of an architecture to it. So let me show you what it looks like when it's closed as well. So this is what it looks like when it is closed. So it comes with this silver brooch, kind of modern brooch, and you can close it this way, but you also have like a little snap under, where you can also add like your own brooch, or you can add like another little accessory here, and it comes with this fluffy color, which I like and I might wear with other things, but I feel like this jacket is very elegant and this is a bit more casual. So I wouldn't necessarily wear this with the jacket, and also I'm much more of a gold details person. So for me, silver doesn't necessarily work, but if that works for you, then closed it is absolutely beautiful too. I don't have another brooch, I don't think so, but if I had, I would definitely close it with like a beautiful brooch on the left, and it looks very elegant too. So, and very structured, see? So that's the last piece. So before I go on to some other things and planning some other outfits and things I need to do today, there is obviously a code. There are actually several codes if you want to shop on S.Deer as well. Everything is in the description box down below. There are different tiers, so you have different codes depending on how much you spend. And you also have all the links, obviously, of what I wore, all the outfits, everything is there. So just check it out. But you do have a discount for all these pieces, but also site-wide. So it's not just these pieces. They have gorgeous sweaters. They have other, I actually saw when I was doing all the links for this, I actually saw that they have a beautiful gray coat as well. So if I hadn't bought one last week, I would probably have gotten this one. So yeah, definitely have a look on the website. I hope you really enjoyed that little styling session, and I will now get on to the rest of my day. I'm gonna shoot my 2 reels and get ready to see Kate. I'm gonna eat a little something because I haven't eaten since breakfast. So yeah, Mary is actually doing laundry at the moment. So I have the apartment to myself. So I will get cracking so that I'm not in her hair when she's back from laundry, filming and shooting and things like that. So yeah, I will see you later. Okay, before I move on with the day, I actually wanted to show you this order that I received from Fedoma Jewelry, and it's been a long time coming because we discussed that a few weeks ago, and I waited for it for a few weeks. So I'm very excited to open this. I'm sorry, the light is not the best, but we will try to make it work. You guys know that I always have my usual stack of jewelry. I rarely change. So when they proposed to send this, I was very excited because it is something I don't have. They do beautiful pieces of jewelry with like pearl detailings. So let's open this. Ooh, yeah, there are 2 beautiful pieces. Oh, wow. Okay, I love that. I could definitely use this to store the pieces as well because my little tray is not that big, so I think that would be useful. Okay, so this is the first one. I believe it is a necklace. Let me have a look. This is a beautiful gold necklace with little pearl detailing. I don't know if you can see correctly. Yeah, there we go. I love this. I've been looking for other options outside of the little Hermes necklace that I wear all the time, because I like to switch things up a bit. And this is exactly what I was looking for. I think that I might actually wear this today with the outfits I have. And then for the second one, this is more of a pearl necklace. This is something I don't have in my rotation at all, and I always love this because it looks very elegant, and I feel like when you're wearing something a little more casual, for example, it really elevates the entire outfit. I'm trying to show you a bit better what it looks like, but the light is really horrible at the moment, but I will try them on so you can see. Okay, sorry, I still need to do my hair, so I'm looking a little disheveled, but for example, for the outfit that I'm wearing today, like an all black outfit, I feel like this is absolutely perfect because it really stands out and it adds a little bit of elegance to the outfit. So this is exactly the kind of style I am looking for when it comes to jewelry, because it's dainty, but it's dainty with a twist, I would say. So yeah, I absolutely love this. And when you're wearing something very simple, but even in the summer, like for example with a white dress or something, that would look very lovely as well. And actually I'm wearing my new mango earrings that I showed you last week in the latest vlog, and I really like them. They're a little low on the ear, especially because I don't have a second piercing, which yet because I definitely want to get a second one, but they're really pretty, and that complements it very well because it's kind of a more vintage kind of elegant look, and I really like that. Yeah, I'm gonna try the second one and show it to you as well. Okay, this is very nice as well. I actually really like it too. It's a little too literal maybe for me, and I would probably wear this more with like jeans and a beautiful knit, so it's a little bit more balanced and not too elegant either, but it kind of balances it out. But it's such a beautiful piece, honestly. I love it, and against the black it really pops. So I think this with like a beautiful black knit or something with jeans and flats, something like that, that would be very nice. So yeah, love these so much. Happy Sunday. It is pouring rain outside and the weather has been completely miserable, so that's why I've been very bad at vlogging yesterday and even this morning, because I wanted to vlog a little bit around the neighborhood. I went to my bar class at 8 this morning, but it was honestly kind of ridiculous. So I just thought we would get ready together. Yesterday I was supposed to see Kate in the afternoon and shoot like 2 or 3 outfits together, and unfortunately it was literally pouring outside, so there was nothing we could do. We just shot 1 outfit, but it was still like very rainy, so it was like done in 5 minutes. But I'm still very happy with the pictures and I'm very much looking forward to sharing them with you. And we were supposed to do the rest this morning after my bar class, but it is still very much raining outside. So I decided to just change my perspective, shift things around, and I'm gonna do that next week or some other time. I have enough things to share with all of you, so I think that's okay for now. And I'm seeing my friend Constance this afternoon, and it should be better this afternoon. So we will focus on the positive, and the positive being that I got a head start on everything I wanted to do this weekend. So I basically prepared all my content. I did grocery shopping this morning. I vacuumed, did literally everything that I usually do on Sunday afternoons. And yeah, I just thought we would get ready together, and I will update you a little bit on my latest makeup routine actually, because I changed a few things. I finished some products that I used before in the latest beauty kind of routine that I showed you. So I thought I would show you some of the products I am using at the moment. Okay, I don't have like a standing mirror, so I'm just gonna use my pocket mirror. So the first thing I use is the Ilia liner, and then I just blended it at the end a little bit. Oh yeah, and one of the things that I do, and that I'm probably the only one to do that, I don't know if you guys do that as well, but I always do my eyes first and then my skin, and usually people just apply foundation, things like that, for example, and then they move on the eyes, but I do the opposite way. I don't know, I can't make it work, because then with the eyes, I feel like it's set and you can't change anything or update anything. Then I just curl my lashes, and usually I use the Dior eyelash curler, but I need to change the little thing inside. So I'm using the other one that is still good. I'm still finishing the Gucci mascara, and then I'm gonna move on to the Ilia one. And these are my two absolute favorites. The Gucci one is really, really good, and the Ilia, I haven't used it in a while, but it's just as good. And one of the reasons I always do my eyes first is because I always end up with a little bit of mascara on my eyelids. So I don't know, I can't, or even at the bottom a little bit. I don't know how I do that, but there's no way I can not have some. Okay, next up, I add a little bit of eyeshadow. So I use two different ones. The first one is the Laura Mercier Rose Gold Caviar Stick, and I just use this as a base, and I then blend it in a little bit. It's the beautiful gold color. I absolutely love it. And because that's not dark enough for me, I add always the Chanel Ombre Première in Patine Bronze on top of it. Also, a little side note, I saw this morning when I woke up that we are now 15,000 on Instagram. So thank you so much. Like I was saying yesterday, honestly, that means the world to me. So thank you so much for your support, whatever the platform is, honestly. Just knowing that you follow along and that you like and enjoy what I share is honestly the best reward ever. So yeah, just very grateful and very, very thankful. So thank you so much. The eyes are done. I definitely need to get my brows done. I know I said that already, but it is getting out of control. For this skin, I switched things up a bit because I used to use the Armani foundation, which I really, really love and would definitely buy again. But because I have some other products, I thought I would finish them before buying it again or switching to anything else. And I'm using a mix of both. I'm using this It Cosmetics CC cream, and this is so good. Unfortunately, it's not exactly the right color. It's too dark for me, but I think in my color it would be perfect, and I could use this instead of foundation. So I use at the same time the Ilia skin tint also, which is maybe not enough coverage. It's really good for like even on the weekends, for example, if I don't necessarily want to do like a full face of makeup. So I mix the two, and the result is exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, and actually before I applied that, I had also applied the Silk concealer from Giorgio Armani, and this is in shade 4. I don't really have dark circles. That's one of the things I'm very grateful for, even if I don't necessarily sleep a lot, but I do use it because I have very fair skin. So I try to cover like some veins that I have on my jaw, for example. So it's more to touch up than actually cover. And then I use a little bit of the Ilia powder. I still have the Laura Mercier, which I haven't opened yet because I want to finish this one first. After that, this is probably one of my favorite products ever. I worked with Armani Beauty a few months ago through Instagram, and they sent over a few products, and I finished the foundation, of course. I'm using the concealer every day, and one of my absolute favorite things, it's not something I would have bought because like liquid highlighter scares me a little bit, I have to say, but it is so good. This one is the Fluid Sheer. Honestly, that is the best highlighter ever, and it just blends in so well. I don't think I would ever go back to a like powdery kind of highlighter. This one is so much better. I don't know if you can see properly with this light, but it just adds like some light to the cheeks. Maybe you can see too much with this light, but it just adds a little bit of shine to the cheeks without being too shiny. I don't know, it's really, really good. And then I add a little bit of the Ilia blush, which I believe you can also use on the lips, but I only use this as a blush. And then two more things. I also add a little bit of this after because the highlighter is liquid, so I want to add just a little bit of powdery result at the end because I don't like when it's too shiny. So I finish with the Dior highlighter, and this one is perfect to set everything up. A little bit of Ilia eyebrow gel, and then probably the thing I've used for the longest now is the Charlotte Tilbury setting powder, which I think I've used it for like 4 or 5 years at this point, and it's just the best thing ever. All right, that is me done for the day. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit until I get dressed. I'm probably gonna edit a little bit, catch up, answer a few emails, and then things like that before I get ready for the day. But I will show you the outfit I'm wearing this morning because I love it so much. I actually filmed a reel with it yesterday, so I think you guys are gonna like it as well. It's perfect for fall. But yeah, I'm just getting on with the day. All right, guys, I'm finally ready to leave. It's still raining, but never mind. This is the outfit I wanted to show you before I leave. You will see it on my Instagram probably before you see this video because I posted a reel. I'm gonna post it tomorrow morning on Monday morning. So you will probably have seen this already, but this is the outfit I am wearing. So this is a new blazer, a houndstooth blazer from Rose Paris, and it is the perfect fall oversized blazer. Absolutely love it. And I will obviously include the link below. And the second thing that I got from Rose is actually those beautiful loafers. They are actually a dark chocolate brown, and I added these socks from Calcedonia that I bought last week. I bought some in white, also in black, and in chocolate brown for the fall. I thought that would be perfect. And I mean, it makes me a bit shorter, so I'm not a huge fan of socks like this in loafers, but I think with this outfit it really works well. And I added my Polo Ralph Lauren sweater on top, but I feel like this blazer is just making the entire outfit stand out. And then I have like old Maj shorts underneath, the Zara belt, and just my regular H&M short sleeve turtleneck, and the Demalia bag obviously, and I will not forget my umbrella. But yeah, these two new pieces from Rose are such stunners, and I can't wait to wear them all season long because they are absolutely perfect. That's what I wanted to show you before I leave, so let's get cracking. Actually, I might not have the time to close the vlog when I get back because I then need to get ready for the week. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again for following along, subscribing, and everything, and your support. I really appreciate it. So thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next week, but stay a little bit longer for a few New York shots that I'm gonna include right now. I'll talk to you next week.